Hello lovely people, what's going on? My name is Zach, and today I'm going to be showing y'all my gaming setup, the worst gaming setup ever actually. You guys always ask me about this, and I did one back in January. Some things have changed, and I literally just realized that I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore in the last setup video. This is my only shirt that I have. There'll be a GoFundMe down below in the description. Please donate. I gotta actually make this quick because I just ordered a stripper and she'll be here shortly, so I gotta get this setup tour out the way, and then we got to go and get some action going on down there, if you know what I'm saying. So, where to start? I guess we'll go ahead and start off over here. This is just the backdrop for most of my live streams, if you guys are familiar with them. And since we've gotten a lot of new subscribers since the last setup tour, I'll go ahead and explain this. Once again, I do need to change this area up though. It's been the same for about a year, but here are some custom GTA posters that I have. I almost knocked that one off the wall, and I actually took the cover arts off the Wikipedia pages, or the GTA wiki, and I scaled them up. I sent the images off and had them custom printed because they don't sell these posters anywhere. There's still going to be that one guy in the comments who asks, where did I get these from? Listen, I got these custom printed. So they're also mounted on like a foam core, so they kind of pop out from the wall a little bit, which is pretty cool. And then here I've got some Super Mario posters that I actually got off of Etsy. And I realized after a while that these are going in like a sequence. So we've got like Mario, he's running, then he hops, now he's in the air from hopping, and then he opens his arms and he's flying. So that's pretty cool. I never really noticed that for a while. And here we've got just the 100,000 subscriber play button, which is cool. We're actually about to hit 200,000 subscribers, so that's awesome. Here we have some Xbox games that I haven't played in 15 years. We've got the first 2 games that I ever own with some Super Mario stuff I got when I was a kid. And I want to change this up. I'm thinking of getting rid of all of this stuff on this top shelf and getting all the consoles I've had throughout my life. The Super Nintendo, put that one right there. The Nintendo 64, the PlayStation 2, and then like the Xbox 360 or something like that. But here we've got some GTA memorabilia, stuff I've gathered throughout the years. Just some pretty cool stuff here. And then down here we've got some Call of Duty Zombie perk bottles that I've had from way back when I was actually a Call of Duty YouTube channel. That was actually many moons ago, back when I did that before GTA 5 came out. And then I guess we'll go ahead and go over here. This is a 50-inch Vizio Smart TV. I love this thing to death. I got it on Black Friday a few years ago. I got some LEDs behind it here, and I just love how thin this is, and that's definitely not what she said. But also, all of my furniture in this room is IKEA, and we'll get over there in a moment, but this is all from IKEA. And one thing I want to say, here we go. I left this out because this is something very special to me. This is the first ever laptop I owned. This was bought in 2009. It's a little beat up. It's kind of a dinosaur. And what's cool about this laptop here is that it's what I started YouTube on. It took me like 2 days to render just a very small little video, like a 1-minute video. It took me so long, and I started YouTube with that. And from this laptop, I've turned this laptop into everything in this room thanks to you guys, and there's really no way I could ever repay you, but all of this is possible because of you guys and all the hard work that I've put in on YouTube over the years. When I first started uploading and nobody was watching, then I got just a few people watching, just more and more people, man. It added up, and it all started from this right here. So never forget where you came from. I keep things like that around to remind me on days that I'm not feeling motivated. Like, you know, remember when this is all you had and you had that dream of that silver play button or that TV on the wall or those 3 monitors over there. So that's that. Now, actually, moving on over here to the main part of the setup, which all of you guys are probably interested in. This is where all of my videos are made now. In the corner, we just have a camera and a console that actually goes in my truck. I took it out. And but here we've got the gaming setup. And I've got 3 monitors. The monitors help me out greatly. First I had 1 monitor, then I got 2, and then I needed 3. It's awesome because I can have something like Photoshop opened up right here. This is a logo I'm working on. Then I could be editing a video over here while having the thumbnail going on. And then say I need to have some research or some notes opened up for the video. I can have them opened up right there. So that's why I've got 3 monitors. I got some LEDs behind it once again. Now, the microphone that I use is the Shure SM7B. Now, what's cool about this microphone, I got it earlier on this year, I upgraded from the Blue Yeti, is that this is the microphone that a lot of songs that you hear on the radio, they're recorded with this here. One of the selling points for this microphone actually is that Michael Jackson used it to record the ever so popular Thriller song, so that's pretty cool. Or just actually the whole Thriller album, not just the song. But my headset that I use on the computer are the Astro A50s. I really want to get something else because these are awesome, no doubt, but they're wireless and they die on me all the time, so that sucks. Here I've got just a Mac, I got a remote actually, but I've got a MacBook Air. I use that when I'm just laying in bed and hanging out and stuff, but pretty much everything in the setup right now is how I've always wanted it. It's definitely improved over the years from where I started, like I said, with that laptop and then just slowly upgrading, but mostly everything now that needs to be redone is just like little cosmetic stuff. Like I said, like changing up what's in this shelf over here because it's been there a while, or getting a new keyboard, a new mouse, you know, things I don't need, but I could upgrade if I wanted to. So that's that. My webcam here is a Logitech C920. It's a really nice quality webcam. I definitely recommend it to you guys for streaming purposes and whatnot. I've just got a Razer keyboard and mouse, and then down here you can see the cable management is really on point. I am a big, like I'm a huge sucker for that and keeping things organized. Now the room's a little messy right now. Some of these cables look messy, but they're actually not. Here's my PC. I built this last year, and some of the specs, it's got a GTX 970 graphics card, an Intel i5 processor, 16 gigs of RAM, just little stuff. It's a big upgrade. I say little stuff. It's a big upgrade from the laptop over there, but it's definitely, it could be upgraded. That's one thing that I guess I could work on here on the setup. And then over here, I've got the Xbox One. I rarely play that. Most of the games that I play and that you see on my channel are done on PC, and the monitors just went off there. But for the most part, this is my setup. I've got some miscellaneous items over here. I'm not a Dodgers fan. I just like to collect jerseys and like just a box of stuff that I need to like put out in the shed. And I don't know why this is in the floor. Just like a random screwdriver. Screw you haters. But for the most part, this is my setup. And like I said, there's going to be that one guy in the comments who goes off. He's like, you know, I've seen better, this and that. Well, I'm not trying to have a competition with anybody. One thing that I always used to do before I got kind of what I have now is I used to watch setup videos on YouTube all the time of these just awesome setups. And I always wanted to be that guy to, you know, have a pretty cool setup that people would see and they'd be like, you know, I want something like that. I've always wanted to be one of those people who motivate people, because I was that one at one point in my life. I was that guy who watched videos like that, and I used those as motivation to get where I am. And if I can help anybody out there, just one single person, by uploading a video like this, that would make my day. And just knowing that people watch this kind of stuff like I used to, like I said, for motivation and different things like that, there's no greater feeling than helping people out. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this setup tour here. I'll probably do one in like another 6 months, maybe at the beginning of 2017, which will be here before we know it. And hopefully some things will change, but you guys can let me know your thoughts on the setup down below in the comment section. You can follow me on Twitter. That link is down below in the description as well. And until next time, guys, thank you all for stopping by. It's 3 in the morning, and I am going to sleep. Peace out, y'all.